To reduce the number of future patients who have experienced sexual assault, prevention is essential. This can be achieved through better education, with a primary focus on consent. Proved education on consent often leads to discussions about the basics of sex education or the lack thereof. Additionally, normalizing conversations about body autonomy is crucial before introducing sex education. Embrace consent, educate on consent. But what does that entail? How does it materialize? In the past, consent was often simplified to just say no. Then it evolved to emphasize the importance of a clear and enthusiastic yes. But what about the numerous subtle nuances in between? What does a maybe entail? How does it feel to give or receive a maybe? Are these aspects adequately addressed in our teaching? A straightforward yes or no represents the gatekeeper model of consent. In this model, one person asks and typically proceeds, while the other person either consents or refuses. Collaborative consent navigates the nuances, including uncertain moments. It encourages ongoing dialogue to explore how individuals can engage respectfully, ensuring a positive experience for all. In sexual encounters, it prioritizes the satisfaction and pleasure of all parties. What are the characteristics of a maybe? What feelings are evoked? For the individual expressing a maybe, it may appear as silence, broken eye contact, withdrawal from conversation or physical interaction, or often evident in body language. If we've only been taught to recognize explicit yes or no responses, many of these nuanced forms of communication go unnoticed. Navigating a maybe or even a no, whether giving or receiving, can be challenging. There's often a desire to please and be accepted, coupled with a fear of disappointing others, thus resulting in people unable to express themselves. Receiving a maybe or a no can feel like rejection, leading to feelings of insecurity, shame, embarrassment, or even anger. Better education is needed at every stage of development, beginning with young children and normalizing body awareness. What do private parts mean? Who is allowed to see them, and when is it appropriate to show or touch them? How does a doctor fit into this context? Normalize these conversations with pediatric patients, explaining your intentions and why you need to see or touch them. When teaching pediatric patients, emphasize that adults sometimes have valuable insights, and it's important to trust them. However, stress that secrets should never be kept. If uncertain, encourage them to ask another trusted adult to assess the situation. Educating on understanding the difference between surprises and secrets is crucial in child development. For older patients, particularly teenagers and young adults who are beginning to explore their sexuality, seize the opportunity and allocate time for crucial education. Don't hesitate to revisit foundational concepts. There's no shame in reinforcing the basics. Offer a safe space for them to ask questions based on where they are on their journey and the questions they have at that time. Considering the dynamics of your doctor and patient relationship, you're likely to lean towards the gatekeeper model. Nevertheless, this doesn't hinder you from addressing nuanced areas and the opportunity of positive influence you hold. It's important to recognize that many minorities may interact with doctors with less assurance, and crucial the physician being mindful of the power dynamics at play. Utilize what you learn here to enhance your role as a healthcare provider, a supportive colleague in your workplace, and a trusted figure in public, where you are often perceived as a safe healthcare professional.